Okay, so for sharp reading this week, Monday and Tuesday, you will see up here we have got the text that we're going to look at. It's actually from this journal here, quite a cool one, just a new one out. If you come across here, you'll see that we've got the link to text. As always, if you click on that, here is the text, just on a Google slide. So your first thing you need to do is obviously read through the text. Once you've done that, going back to our class Weebly, we've got our follow-up activities. Here's our follow-up activities here. It is on a Google Doc. So obviously you can open that up, then you can copy it and make a copy and save that directly in your Google Drive if you wish. Then you can type the answers. Some of the activities you will need a pen and paper for. Yeah, anyway, let's open it up and let's have a look what we've got. So here we've got our image here of our text that you're going to go through and do. Our WALT, obviously, we're going to go through and locate, evaluate, and integrate information from the text to answer some questions. We are also going to use a range of graphic organisers, particularly a flowchart. Turn the water off, please, Ollie. Specific vocab we've got from the text, which is our topic-related vocab, is down here. Define these words. Remember, when you're defining new vocab, think about using your own words. Obviously, there is the glossary at the end of the text that can help, but it's really important to not just copy down the definition in the glossary. Try and write it in your own words. Once you've done that, you're going to come down here. Systems, obviously, is our universal concept for this term. Scientists go through and they group animals. Animals into subgroups. Okay, they are all listed here for you, the insects that they're going through. What I'd like you to do is think about what these subgroups of animals and how they're defined. You can click on this link here if you need more help. It will take you to a website, and then you can go through here and you can define these different subgroups in our systems. Okay, when you go down a little bit further, once you've finished that, an extension activity, research a rare species. Okay, design a campaign to promote awareness of this animal or this species. Okay, once you've got some ideas behind you, think about how you might present your findings. Okay, you might create a video, a poster, a blog item, or something you might like to type up to put in our school newsletter. Okay, share this on Seesaw once you have completed the assignment. So thinking about going back to that, when we research, you might have a couple of focus questions, okay, and then going through different websites to promote this species you select. Our next part, what is an ecosystem? We've got a link here to the Science Hub website all around ecosystems. Read it, go through. There are images, there are different diagrams. After you've read this website, new vocab, just pick 4. You might come across quite a few different new words in this on this website. Pick 4, then once again define. Remembering when we define our words, thinking about using your own words. Don't just go through and copy things out directly. Think about how you'd use your own words, your own sentence to define some of these new words. You might even like to draw a picture. You might not necessarily just use words or sentences. Then go through on Epic. I've linked 2 different texts on Epic. Remember, you can listen to them. You don't necessarily need to read them. Just over here, I've got our login, just in case you've forgotten how to get on there. So once we've done those 3 readings, your activity, create a flow chart to explain your learning on what an ecosystem is. You may wish to focus on just one system with examples. Include arrows to show the connection between. If you're stuck, have a look at some examples on Google. There are lots, okay? Also, there are examples of ecosystems in the text that you have read, and they've generally used flowcharts as well. So once you've created your flowchart, talk about what you've learnt and share your flowchart on Seesaw, okay? Write a paragraph on why you think it is important that we protect our ecosystems. Publish your writing and share once again on Seesaw. What questions do you now have about ecosystems? Think about what we've been learning about in class about asking fact questions, okay? Questions that require more than one word answer, okay? Share these also on Seesaw, because then we can collect all these questions we have together, and then start developing a little bit of our own inquiry. Anyway, so that is all linked for you directly on this Google Doc. If for some reason some of these links, like this one here, doesn't work, you could go back to our Weebly, okay, and they are linked directly here as well, okay? Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing all of your work. Well done, you guys.